Okay. So, gotta go get gas. We're gonna take a little ride. I gotta get some groceries. But we are gonna talk about what's been going on. Because, I've been kind of MIA lately. Yeah. We got some gas, but not a lot. I think we'll take our little ride first. I don't need the gas that much. So, what's the scoop? Where have I been? Puppy dogs. Puppy dog. Basically, I've been sick as a dog. I was feeling miserable before my vacation to Florida. My allergies have just been kicking my butt. I'm not sick. I'm having an allergic reaction to whatever's been in season lately. Oh, figures. Okay. It's just been knocking me out. So it has usually been come home from work, take Benadryl, get some food, go to bed. Lose consciousness until the morning, go to work, come home, repeat. Not fun and not conducive to creating content because I have not taken a ride just for the hell of it in days, weeks. So it's just been how it's going. However, some updates. I'm waiting on an air filter. We're going to replace that. I don't know if I showed you guys the startup process today, but the bike is not starting as quickly as it used to. And there are a few possible causes. It's not the battery. And there's a few possible causes, but the primary one I'm pretty sure of is just it's taken a little more work to suck air down. And possibly I got some less than stellar fuel recently. I've gone through a tank since this started, but you know how it is. You don't completely drain the tank, so it's not completely out of the tank. It's not like it doesn't start. It's not like it's horrible, like it takes forever or anything. It's just longer than it used to. I also need to clean out the crud collection tube. I don't even know what it's really called. It's basically a tube that collects kind of the crap that gets into the engine. That comes out back by the rear suspension. And apparently, you're supposed to do that, depending on which manual you're looking at and who you ask and all that jazz, anywhere from 4,000 to 12,000 miles. And I am at 8,700. So we're going to do that. I was waiting to do that when I got the air filter, but the air filter didn't show up. So now I'm like, do I do it anyway today? What are we doing? And I thought about doing the oil change today as well, but I think we're going to wait and do all of it together. Seems like that makes more sense, right? Just have an afternoon or morning of maintenance on the bike. None of this is time critical. I'm not drastically late on all of it. I am under the time that the official manual says for all of it. However, the manual then says, if you're running at high RPMs a lot or in dusty, dirty environments a lot, so certainly I could need it done, even though I'm not at the allotted time. I do spend a lot of time at higher RPMs. I don't know that particular thing, the crud collection, I'll have to look up whatever the hell it's called, can affect the starting, but who knows? We will see. The other big news, I mean, not big, but like, you're listening to this recorded through the Bluetooth unit. It is still working. It has been wonderful having music. I have noticed a amusing trend. I stall the bike occasionally because if I am like downshifting to a stop on frontage road in particular, where you're going from like 55, 60 all the way down to 0, I don't always realize that the RPMs have gotten too low in whatever gear I'm in as I'm downshifting through the gears. And oops, you stall. There's a very sharp line on this bike when you're going that direction between you're good and you're stalled, because the engine is not running. It's not doing the work, right? It's just using the RPMs you've got. So suddenly, as you aren't doing that, you get to the point where the engine has to operate, has to turn itself over, and it just can't. Come on, what are we doing? And I have not done that in like 8 months. Like that's not something I normally have an issue with. And I noticed that I've now done it 3 times. Because what happens is I let the gas off and I'm going through the gears, and I don't get back on the gas, I don't pull the clutch in time, like, just oops, done. Engine's off. And then you're sitting there at the stoplight trying to get the engine restarted. Hopefully the stoplight is still red, right? I haven't had it turn green on me as I'm doing that, and I've stalled it, and I'm still rolling. I have, however, tried to get it to restart from the roll. And I've not accomplished it. I might be doing something wrong. I don't know. We'll see. But it was very embarrassing, and kind of a good reminder that, you know, if you lose a cue, if you lose a sense, it's easy to suddenly make an easy task difficult. Losing the audio of the engine, I suddenly, a skill that I do all the time, every day, multiple times, became difficult. And now that I became aware of that issue, I've stopped doing that. But I'm sure I'll do it again. It's the odds of me screwing that up again are high, very high. Ooh, come on, dude. If you're gonna do it, do it. Seriously? Why are you braking, dude? Seriously? You gonna stop? Well, lady, pay attention to me. She's looking everywhere except at me. I'm like, are you seeing me, or are you stopping for that road in front of me? But otherwise, I am probably going to put my windscreen back on. We are getting back to, it sounds funny because we're going into fall, but it's bug season again. And it's going to start cooling off more. And now that it's starting to get cool enough that I can put it on, it's one of those, like, how long do I wait before I do it? And I think the answer is going to be the first day where my visor is in need of a serious wash after the ride, when it didn't need it before the ride, is the time I put it on. But we will see. It's only a few minutes to put it on and take it off. I just don't want to do it over and over. A couple of those screws go into plastic, and I don't want to risk stripping that plastic because I have to replace the plastic piece. It's a pretty expensive piece. Or, you know, I'm sitting there putting filler in and, you know, all that shit. I don't want to do that. But I am putting it back on, so that tells you how I feel about it. I know people were asking, you know, how I liked that windscreen and what I thought about it. Did I think it was worthwhile? And while I'm not a fan of the look. I'm not as anti the look as I thought I'd be. And I think the benefits are there. What do we got here? Alright. Fuel. Then we'll go up to Walmart and get some groceries. I think I'll load that in my pocket. Okay. We're gonna keep putting... No, we're not put the ethanol free, because that's what started giving me issues. Just get a regular 89. Looks like does not need premium. Which is handy. It's cheap. Got a little wave from Scooter Dude. Okay. They're still recording, right? Yep, okay. Go ahead. We'll get in our lane. You know, it's a thing. Lanes. They're optional, but, you know, suggested. And we'll see. Maybe it was the gas. Maybe the bike doesn't like the particular ethanol free. I've put it in a few times, but I have noticed that I haven't been particularly thrilled with bikes. Not performance, but like, it just always seems a little odd. So maybe the particular ethanol free in there is not something my bike likes. I don't know. We'll find out. If this improves, we'll know it was that. Okay. Okay, we're back. Did not have a lot of what I wanted. I don't know what the hell's up with Walmart, but they have not had Fairlife chocolate milk for like 2 weeks. Which is pretty screwed up. Because it's not like there's a shortage, it's everywhere else. Like they get restocked everywhere else. I don't know if the local dairy manager doesn't like it, what the issue is. I'm trying to catch up with this old truck. Give you guys a bit of a view here. Very cool. An old International pickup. Farm truck. Very cool. Very, very cool. He's got his hat on. Classic. A lot of guys do this around here. They restore these trucks, but they don't make them look all spiffy and new. They just keep them running. Get to my remote for the gate. There we go. So, take care, have fun, stay safe, keep riding, guys. Stay on two wheels, and I will talk to you later.